Welcome to WT History. In this series, we list all the major events that happened in the world in a year, starting from 1776 to 2024. On March 4th, history is made in Washington, D.C. as Andrew Jackson is inaugurated as the 7th President of the United States. A war hero and the face of populism, Jackson opens the White House to the general public, literally. Crowds of supporters flood the mansion in a wild celebration, marking a new era of American democracy. On May 15th, religious history takes a mystical turn when Joseph Smith, founder of what would become the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, claims he received the Aaronic priesthood from John the Baptist, a foundational event in Mormon theology. By June 1st, American journalism evolves with the founding of the Pennsylvania Inquirer in Philadelphia, the publication we now know as the Philadelphia Inquirer, one of the nation's oldest surviving newspapers. On July 23rd, William Burt receives the first patent for a typewriting device, the typographer. Though crude by today's standards, it paved the way for future innovations. In a powerful call to conscience, David Walker, a free black abolitionist, publishes his Appeal to the Colored Citizens of the World on September 28th in Boston. Bold and confrontational, it demands immediate emancipation and shakes the foundation of slavery apologists across the country. On October 16th, the American hospitality industry enters the modern age with the opening of the Tremont House in Boston, the first hotel to feature indoor plumbing, reception areas, and locked rooms with private keys. And on November 30th, infrastructure development crosses a milestone as the original Welland Canal opens for a trial run in Port Dalhousie, Upper Canada, a vital shipping route linking Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Across the Atlantic, January 19th brings literary innovation to the stage. August Klingemann's adaptation of Goethe's Faust premieres in Braunschweig, thrilling audiences with its dark romanticism. In a musical resurrection, March 11th sees Felix Mendelssohn conducting the first performance of Bach's St. Matthew Passion since 1750 in Berlin. Its success ignites a full-blown Bach revival across Europe. A curious and bloodless chapter in political drama unfolds on March 21st when the Duke of Wellington and Lord Winchelsea face off in a duel near London. No one is hurt, but the event symbolizes rising political tensions in Britain. On March 22nd, diplomacy triumphs as the London Protocol grants autonomy to Greece under Ottoman suzerainty. Just days later, on March 31st, Pope Pius VIII succeeds Pope Leo XII, becoming the 253rd Pope and taking the reins of the Catholic Church during turbulent times. On April 13th, the Catholic Relief Act passes in the UK Parliament, a historic moment granting Catholics the right to hold public office and ending centuries of institutional discrimination. Innovation sings again on May 6th, when Cyril Damian applies for a patent on the accordion, officially approved on May 23rd. This portable instrument would soon become a folk favorite across Europe. On June 10th, Oxford triumphs over Cambridge in the first inter-university boat race, rowed at Henley-on-Thames, a sporting tradition that still thrives today. On June 19th, Sir Robert Peel establishes the Metropolitan Police Service in London. The first officers, later known as bobbies, begin patrolling the streets on September 29th, laying the groundwork for modern policing. By July 2nd, the Russo-Turkish War intensifies. Russian Field Marshal Hans Karl von Diebitsch launches the Trans-Balkan Offensive, pushing deep into Ottoman territory, just 42 miles from Istanbul. Meanwhile, on July 4th, George Schillebeer launches London's first bus service, changing urban transportation forever. In the realm of opera, Rossini's William Tell makes its dazzling debut in Paris on August 3rd, bringing revolutionary fervor to the stage. A week later, on August 8th, Prince de Polignac replaces the Vicomte de Martignac as Prime Minister of France, signaling a conservative turn in French politics. On August 10th, climbers reach the summit of Finsteraarhorn, the tallest peak in the Bernese Alps, a significant moment in the age of alpine exploration. Just days later, on August 14th, King's College London is officially founded by royal charter, adding to the UK's legacy of academic excellence. After years of conflict, the Treaty of Adrianople is signed on September 14th, ending the Russo-Turkish War and redrawing the map of southeastern Europe. On October 14th, The age of steam is proven practical when Stephenson's rocket wins the Rainhill Trials, securing steam locomotives as the future of railway travel. November brings education to the forefront. Both the Technical University of Denmark and the Chalmers University of Technology in Sweden are founded on November 5th. Meanwhile, archaeologist Philippe Charles Schmerling uncovers human remains in Engis Cave near modern-day Belgium, later recognized in 1936 as the first known Neanderthal fossil. Elsewhere, London's General Post Office building, designed by Robert Smirke, is completed, a monument to the expanding British postal network. On February 27th, the Battle of Tarqui ends in a draw between Gran Colombia and Peru, a key moment in Latin America's post-independence conflicts. In Mexico, April 1st sees Vicente Guerrero sworn in as president, one of the nation's few Afro-Mexican leaders and a key independence fighter. Just days later, on April 4th, the city of Cuautla, Morelos, is founded, continuing Mexico's post-colonial expansion. The British Empire reaches new shores on June 3rd, establishing the Swan River Colony in Western Australia, the beginning of what will become Perth and Fremantle. On June 5th, HMS Pickle intercepts the armed slave ship Voladora off the coast of Cuba, a moment in Britain's broader campaign against the transatlantic slave trade. By August 12th, colonization deepens as Mrs. Helen Dance, wife of a Royal Navy captain, ceremonially fells a tree to mark the official founding of Perth. And on December 4th, sweeping social reform comes to British India. Governor-General Lord William Bentinck bans the practice of sati, the ritual burning of widows, declaring it culpable homicide. The move, influenced by Ram Mohan Roy's activism, marks a crucial moment in the fight for human rights in the subcontinent. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in 1830.